Here we are out in the wilderness, just tracking animal tracks. Here we are, we've got some rabbit tracks that we're going to follow. Not really sure where they go, but they're going. You can see it way off into the distance there. The rabbit is going that way. So we're going to take a trip and we're going to find out where this rabbit might be going to and coming from. Okay, here we are, we're just having a closer look at these tracks, and judging by the tracks, they were made sometime yesterday, and we are following the tracks backwards to the point of origin, wherever this rabbit came from. So we're going to keep following it, and we're hoping we find some more fresher tracks and find out exactly where this rabbit's off to. So we're still following this rabbit track, and we're looking around, and there seems to be quite an abundance of squirrels. There's no shortage of them around here. And this whole area is just littered with animal dens all over the place. And later on we're going to go out and we're going to check these out. And we're going to see what's inside them sometime in the near future. Should be interesting. Okay, so here we are at yet another animal den. Seems to be mostly frequented by squirrels, but there also appears to be some rabbit tracks that are in there, checking that out as well. And right in there would be the den. Can't really see anything in there right now, but soon we hope to have a way to have a look inside. We're just having a look around this area here. Where I was just looking at this little animal den here. Now we're looking around, and there seems to be a lot of animal tracks all over the place around here. So we're going to try and look for the freshest tracks we can find and see if we can find where the animal's going. And there just seems to be tracks everywhere. All kinds of them. Squirrel and rabbit. I don't see anything else. But when we find anything else, we're gonna put that on video too. We're just walking around here, and we just discovered something interesting. We just stumbled across this thing. Oh look, it's a hunting blind. We're gonna check this out. See if we find an animal living inside. Ooh, what a mess in here. Looks like something's been in here. Could be something living in here. Looks like a fairly neat blind. Interesting. Oh, tacks. Torpedo level. Some toilet paper. And a bunch of plastic. Interesting. Okay, so here we are again. We're still looking for this rabbit. The hunting blind we just came from is somewhere down there, off in the distance. Can't really see it, but it's down there. And we're just following this rabbit, and this rabbit is all over the place. You go one place and it goes up a hill, then back down the hill and over across and in and out of thickets and all that stuff. It's a really hard rabbit to follow. We're still following these tracks, and we're noticing We're getting some fresh tracks mixed with old tracks, and here I just stumbled across this, and it looks like some animal's been gnawing at this tree. I'm guessing, but it's more than likely porcupine, I guess. We're definitely in rabbit country of some kind, because there is tracks all over the place. There's that tree, but they go off in all kinds of directions all over the place. So I'm just trying to find the freshest one, and I'll keep looking for that. Okay, now here we are. There's tracks everywhere. We seem to have lost the original tracks that we're following, but we just seem to find these rabbit tracks all over the place. They are everywhere. They go off in every single direction. We seem to be getting warmer. They can't be too far from here, and if we're lucky, we just may wind up seeing one. And right this time of year, I'm pretty sure that they're mostly still pure white, and they're really hard to see. I mean, there could be one here right now looking at us and we wouldn't know, because they blend in so good. This is a really steep hill. It's hard to tell from the camera, but this is quite a hill. And somewhere down there, the rabbit tracks go to. So we're going to keep going. It's interesting to see that it looks like there's a clearing down there. We're going to go down there and we're going to check that out. Should be fine. Okay, here we are at the bottom. You're probably noticing I'm lacing an awful lot of really short videos together here with us, but there's a reason. I can't possibly hold this camera still enough to do a good video when I'm going through the woods here, and these are pretty thick woods. And if you can see, they're quite dense, and rabbits, they seem to like to go through the undergrowth quite a bit. So I apologize for all the short videos there, and I'd rather put a bunch of short videos together than hear a bunch of people complaining about how shaky the videos are. So this is what we're doing, and this is the bottom of the hill. It almost looked like a pond, but now that I'm here, it's just another clearing. Okay, so we just went on this adventure trying to see if we could track where the rabbits are going to and coming from, but it just seems to be very impossible to track them because they seem to know exactly where to go to make it difficult for you to follow them. So this isn't over. We're still going to keep looking around to see if we can find where they're coming from and going to. And there's all kinds of rabbits around, obviously, because there's a lot of tracks back there. So this is our adventure for today, and I'm glad you joined us.